Morning, Botai. We've spoken for the past few days about the halachot of brachot. There's a discussion among the poskim if a person's, let's say, eating cake or cookies and drinking tea or coffee along with it. When you make a mizonot on the cake or cookies, does that exempt the tea or coffee that you're drinking with it so that you would not make a she'akol? Seemingly, there's a Gemara in Masechet Berachot, Daf Mem Dalet. The Gemara says that if a person, let's say, eats something very, very sweet and he has this overpowering sweet taste in his mouth, and then he eats a piece of bread just to take that taste out of his mouth, the bread is considered tafel, the bread is considered secondary, and you don't make a bracha on the bread. So seemingly, perhaps it would apply here as well when a person eats cakes or cookies and he drinks tea or coffee along with it, maybe the coffee should be considered secondary as well. La'alacha, Maran Zichron Bracha says that's not the case. He brings several re'ayot. He says only when you dip the cake or cookie into the coffee and they're mixed together, there's one bracha, poter, both of them. But otherwise, if you're eating them separately, each one requires its own bracha. Even though there's room to claim, he says that when you eat cake or cookies, the fact that we make mizonot, that's not 100%. We make mizonot, that's the halacha, but several poskim hold that cake and cookies are considered hamotzi lechem min haaretz. So if that's the case, if cake and cookies are really hamotzi, and we only make mizonot because of a doubt, we don't know exactly what bracha it is because there's a machloket. So perhaps the same halacha should apply, that just like when you eat bread, it exempts liquid during the meal, so too when you eat cake, it should exempt the liquids that you drink along with it. Nevertheless, Maran Zichron Bracha, in Yabi Omer, Chilek Ches Siman Yud Zayin, he says that that's not the din. He says over here, that only applies when you're eating bread in a settled character. When you're eating a seudah, then it exempts the beverages that you drink along with it. But if you're eating cake or cookies, even though we make mizonot mechamat safek, at the end of the day, if you drink tea or coffee along with it, you will certainly have to make she'akol on that beverage, unless once again you're dipping the cake or cookies inside, in which case you only make mizonot. Have a wonderful day.